Hello student. So in the last class we have studied about various adder circuit like half adder, full adder and subtractor circuit like half subtractor and full subtractor. In this class we will study about a very important combinational circuit which has various applications with respect to your digital circuits, that is known as your multiplexer. This is very important, and this multiplexer it is also known as a combinational circuit used to select one of the input out of many input line and connect it to the output line. So what is basically multiplexer? There are many inputs. We can see here I0, I1, I2 and I3. These are 4 inputs line, and we have a switch. This switch is rotating, and for example here I have drawn that the switch is connected to I1. So now this output Y is equal to I1. So when this switch is connected to I2, then output Y is equal to I2. So basically this switch is rotating and the switch is connected to one of the input out of many input. That's why this multiplexer is also known as data selector. This multiplexer is also known as data selector. Multiplexer having various application. As I have already told you, it is also known as a universal circuit. Why this is universal circuit? Because any logic gate can be implemented by this multiplexer. So the question arises here. So I think you can understand from here. So it is a combination circuits used to select one of the input. Who is going to select the input? Your switch is going to select the input. This switch is rotating. When it is connected to I0, then the output will be I0. When it is connected to I1, then the output will be I1. When it is connected to I2, then the output will be I2. Now the question arises, how this switch is rotating? How this switch is rotating? That's for that purpose we have two select line. For example, S1, S0. These two select line, according to this is your S1, S0 is a select line. This is known as your select line, and this is your input line. So some data are connected, some data you are giving to this input line, and you want that input must be connected to output. So output is a single line. Always remember, in case of multiplexer, output is a single line. We have many input line, and for the purpose of rotating this switch we have selection line. Then the question arises here, sir, what will be the relation between this input line and select line? What will be the relation between this input line and select line? So let's see that. So for example, if you have n number of input line, n is equal to 2 to the power m. So always we have the number of input lines always in the form of 2 to the power m. So for example, this n is the number of input lines. This m stands for number of data selection line or select line or selector. So n is equal to 2 to the power m. For example, if I have 4 number of input line, that means we have 4 is equal to, how we can write 4 in terms of 2 power, that is 2 square. So 2 is so m is equal to 2. So 2 is the number of selection line. So we have 4 input line. For that purpose we have 2 selection line. What is the purpose of this selection line? This selection line decide which input going to connected with the output line. This is very important. Purpose of selection line is to decide which input out of the 4 input now going to connect with the output. So why we are designing this type of circuit? This type of circuit particularly reduces the number of redundant circuits, number of wires got drastically reduces. For that purpose, if I am if I have to connect, if we don't have any switching or selection line here, I have to connect each input with the output, each input with the output. So this is also known as parallel to serial conversion, parallel to serial conversion. So this particularly reduces number of wires in your circuit, drastically reduces number of wires. This is also known as universal circuit because by using multiplexer we can implement any logic gate. We will see its application. So just remember, we have, in case of multiplexer, we have many input lines. What is the relation between input lines and selection line? That is n is equal to 2 to the power m, where n is the number of input lines and m is the number of selector. So for example, if I have, so how to write this? That is m is equal to log base to n. M is equal to log base to n, where m is the number of selection line, number of selection line. So for example, if I have 8 number of input lines, so for example n is equal to 8, then how many number of selection line is required? So we can put here, so m is equal to log base to 8. This 8 can be written as log base to 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 3, and we have already studied about this. This can be written as, suppose log base to 8, which can be written as log base to 2 to the power 3, which is nothing but log 3 log base to 2, and this log base to 2 always equal to 1. So number of selection line will be 3. So always remember this, either we will have to remember n is equal to 2 to the power m, or we have to remember m is equal to log base to n. M is equal to log base to n, where n is the number of input lines, m is the number of selection line. So let us see, let us design a multiplexer circuit. So types of multiplexer, we have types of multiplexer. We have 2:1 mux, 4:1 mux, 8:1 mux, 32:1 mux, 16:1 mux, like that. So here this 2:1 mux means 2:1 mux means 2 here indicates the number of input lines, 1 is the your number of output lines. Always we have seen the block diagram, that is we have always one output in case of multiplexer. So this right hand side is always constant, that is 1 1 1 1. This 1 indicates your output lines. This 2 4 8 16, this indicates your number of input lines. This indicates your number of input lines. So always, I have already told you, this input line always in the power of 2. So 2, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 4, and from that we can find out your number of selection line. That is, what is the purpose of selection line? The purpose of selection line is to select one of the input and connect it to the output. So let us design one multiplexer circuit. How we are going to design? So symbolically, for example, we have a 2:1 mux. So I am now designing a 2:1 mux. So 2 means 2 number of input lines. So I am denoting this input line as I0 and I1, and 1 here is the output line, and I am denoting this as Y. So this another symbol for this multiplexer is like this. We will find practically. This is the symbol for your multiplexer. This is also a symbol for your multiplexer. This is a MUX. So you have 2 input lines. So 2 input line means 2 to the power 1. 2 to the power 1. That means 1 selection line. That is, here I am denoting this selection line as S, input as I0, I1, and output is Y. Output is Y. Then how this switch, here we cannot see the switch, but switch is connected here. This selection line decides which output is going to, which input is going to connect with the output. So how this, now we will draw the truth table. So truth table is like this. So truth table is here, input line. Always draw the truth table with respect to your selection line and output Y. When this S means here your selection line, this is your selection line. This S is a variable, S is a variable, that is single variable. So this S can be either 0 or 1. So when S is 0, Y is I0. That means when I put S value is 0, I0 is connected with output Y, and at that time Y is equal to I0. When S is equal to 1, this is the possibility, either S is equal to 0 or S is equal to 1. So when S is equal to 1, this Y is connected to I1. This Y is connected to I1. So how we are going to write this in equation format? So Y is equal to direct, we can write this here. When S is equal to 0, Y is equal to I0. So we can write this as S bar I0, S bar I0, or when S is equal to 1, Y is equal to I1. So we can write this as S into I1. So S bar I0 plus S I1 is the logic equation for your multiplexer. So now I am going to design this box. This is not a box, this is your combinational circuit. And what is the combinational circuit? This is your combinational circuits. So I am going to implement this by using a logic circuit. So this is for your 2:1 box. This is your design of your 2:1 box. So now I am going to implement that by using a, so we have a single line S, and we have also a NOT gate is required here. Then we have so from this we have, this is your NOT gate, that means this is S and this line is your S bar. So I am going to connect this as S bar, and this is your I0. Similarly, this is I1 and this is your, so output of this AND gate is S bar I0, because this is connected with S bar I0, and this is one of the input is to the AND gate is I1, then S is connected. This is a jumper. So this gate is not, this line is not connected. Connected is this is the S is connected to the AND gate. Hence the output will be S into I1. So I have implemented S bar I0, S I1. Now this plus, for this plus we need a OR gate. We need a OR gate. So finally we have Y is equal to S bar I0 or S I1. So remember student, this is very important concept. This is your 2:1 box. This is a box, and inside that box this is your circuit. Hence this multiplexer is known as also AND OR circuit. AND OR circuit. This is your NOT gate because we need a S bar complement. S complement is needed. That's why I am writing this as S bar. Here we will have S bar as a input. Here S is a input. So I0, I1 is the input line, Y is the output line, S is the selection line. S will decide which input going to connect with the output. So this is basically your 2:1 MOX. Another MOX circuit I will design for you. That is your 4:1 MOX. In exam, one of the multiplexer circuit they will ask you to design. Four is to 1 MOX. So from now onwards we can also imagine that how many number of inputs? Input is the left hand side. So number of input is 4, number of output is 1, and how many number of selection line is required? 4 can be written as 2 square. That means 2 to the power 2. That means we have 2 selection line for selecting selection purpose. So we have output as a Y, then we have I0, I1, I2 and I3. We have here, now we have 2 selection line, that is S1, S0, and this is your 4:1 MOX. This is your 4:1 MOX. So then purpose of selection line is to decide which input going to connect with the output. Then how it will decide? So now we will draw the truth table. So truth table here, selection line is S1, S0, and we have output as Y. Output as Y. So I will draw this truth table here for you. So here this is your truth table, S1, S0, and we have output as a Y. So S1, S0, so value can be 0, 0 because you have 2 variables here, that can be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. So when S1, S0 is 0, 0, Y is connected to I0. Y is connected to I0. When S1, S0 is 0, 1, Y is connected to I1. Y is connected to I1. When S1, S0 is 1, 0, Y is connected to I2. When S1, S0 is 1, 1, Y is connected to I3. So I0, I1, I2 and I3. So now from this we can see here. Then how to write the expression? So Y is equal to, so I have to write this in terms of selection line as well as input. So Y is expressed here in terms of selection line, that is your S1, S0 and your input line. So when S1, S0 is 0, 0, then Y is connected to I0. That means S1 bar, S0 bar is connected to I0. Or when S1 is 0, S0 is 1, that means S1 bar, S0, then we have I1. Or when S1 is 1, S0 is 0, that means S1, S0 bar, I2. Or when S1 is 1, S0 is 1, that means S1, S0 and I3. So this is your logic expression. So after getting the logic expression, the next step is to implement the logic expression by using your logic gates, basic logic gates. Then how to design this? This is very, very important. How to implement this logic expression by using your combinational circuits, that is your logic gates. So we will have 4 AND gates because we have 4 because here we have 4 expressions, 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's why we need 4 AND gates, and finally 1 OR gate. Now we have two input lines, S1 and S0, and we need one complement also. Then how to connect this? First we need to connect this gate is purpose for S1 bar, S0 bar and I0. So I0 is connected directly. Then we have S0 bar, and then we have S1. So this is your S1 bar, S0 bar, I0. Then what is the next expression? That is your S1 bar, S0, I1. So S0 is directly connected. Then we have S1 bar. Then we have I1. So we have S1 bar, S0, I1. So next is your S1, S0 bar, I2. So S1, then we have S0 bar, then we have I2. S1, S0 bar, I2. Then we have S1, S0 and I3. So S1, S0 and I3. So this is the basically expression, and this is your combinational circuit. Why this is a combinational circuit? Because here we can see AND gate followed by OR gate, because this is a sum of product expression. So always need a AND gate followed by OR gate. So OR gate followed by AND gate we needed to implement the box. So next you will see what are its application. So before that we will solve one question. Suppose we will see one question. The question will be given like this. Suppose you have a 2:1 mux, and we have a selection line as A. Here I0 and I1. The data connected with I0 is 0 and I1 is 1. Sorry. I0 is 1 and I1 is 0. Then what will be the output? So now how to write this? So first this is a 2:1 mux. This is a 2:1 mux. Then from the definition what we have known that when A is 0 it will select I0, when A is 1 it will select I1. So how you can write that? That is A bar I0 or A I1. Now what is the value of I0? I0 value is 1. So A bar dot 1 or A, what is the value of I1? I1 value is 0. And from the basic AND law we have studied, A AND with 0 always going to 0, A bar AND with 1 always going to give you A bar. So this expression as A bar or 0, which is nothing but A bar. So this multiplexer circuit, what it will design? It will design a inverter circuit, that is a NOT gate circuit. This multiplexer now acts like a NOT gate circuit. So in your MCQ type question, they will give you like this. So you have to write first the equation, that is when A is equal to 0, I0 is selected, that means A bar, 0 means A bar I0. When A is equal to 1, that will select I1, so A I1. Now you have to put the value of I0 and I1. It is already given. I0 value is 1 and I1 value is 0. That's why A bar AND with 1, A bar A dot 0, that will give you A bar. So answer will be A bar. So this is the way they will ask you MCQ type question or your 5 marks question. Now we will see the application of multiplexer. What are the application of multiplexer? What are the application of multiplexer? So first of all, this is a data selector. It is used for data selector or parallel to serial converter. It is also known as a universal logic circuit. It is also known as universal logic circuit. Why this is a universal logic circuit? Because by using multiplexer we can design any logic circuits. So homework for you: design a 8:1 mux. Design a 8:1 mux, that is 8 input line, 1 output line, where the selection lines are A, B, C. The selection line are A, B. Are A, B and C. So I have already given you the selection line, that is 3 selection line is required for 8:1. So take A, B and C as your selection line, and your input lines are I0, I1, I2, I3, I4 up to I7. So design, write the expression, output is Y, so write the expression and then implement it by using your AND and OR gate. So this is all about your multiplexer. Multiplexer is also known as data selector or parallel to serial converter. Because of this multiplexer, number of wires got drastically reduced. It is a digital switch. The purpose of selection line is to rotate that switch, and that selection line will decide which input going to connect with the output. So that's it about the multiplexer. Thank you.